So how did the sand get here? We start with the mountains, and we have mountains on both sides of us, to the east and the west. And then in both sets of mountains, we have a layer of gypsum rock. This gypsum, when it gets wet, either by snow or rain, it melts or it dissolves or goes into solution, becomes part with the water. And when it melts or goes into solution and the groundwater follows the terrain and comes down off the mountains, it ends up here in the Tularosa Basin. And you're standing here in a true basin. Basins don't have an outlet for water, so there's no river here. So the water goes to the lowest point, which happens to be in the park, called Lake Lucero. And actually that's a misnomer because it's not truly a lake, it's a dry playa most of the year. And that's because when all the groundwater gets there, it's just below the surface. And because we have clear skies, warm weather, winds, sunny area, the water dries up, evaporates. And when the water evaporates, the gypsum rock comes out of solution. And when it comes out of solution, it reforms into selenite crystals. And the selenite is what gives us the sand. So when you have selenite, when it starts to flake and get smaller pieces, these crystals actually get to be very small pieces. They actually flake off. And when they do that, the wind can start pushing them. And when they push each other, they start tumbling and hitting each other. And when they hit each other, they scratch each other. And when they scratch each other, they turn into sand. Do you see the reflection of a light against the crystal? It loses its impurities, the crystal reflects the light, and that's how you get the white sand. That's how the dunes start to form. As you look at the white sand, you say, gypsum, what do I know about gypsum? Gypsum is used for a lot of commercial products. We can mine that rock and we get wallboard, which people call gypboard or sheetrock. We use gypsum in the processing of a number of foods like pasta, tofu, confections, frostings, jellies and jams, candy, chocolate, and even in beer. It's a catalyst that makes things sticky. It's also used in crayons, alabaster statues, fertilizer cement, and dental castings when you go to the dentist.